from America and you go to London, you are from New York City or Baltimore in Maryland, or Chicago in Illinois, or California, or Atlanta in Georgia. Then you go to London and you say, look, I am from the US. I'm going to drive as I drive back in the US. What will happen to you? You will not survive for more than 1 hour. That is how critical it is to know that there is a distinction between the cultures and to adjust. Hello? Am I making sense? It is so critical. It's like how you move from New York and you go to London and you've got to change. You've got to adjust to the host culture in London. You've got to shift from driving on the right to what? Driving on the left. And you have to do that consciously. I have known friends who will write a note for themselves and stick on their car, the driving board. Please drive on the left when they are in London, when they are in England. Hello? So, 3 things you want to remember. Time is critical. Time for the African is a distance. Time in the US is a point. Number 2. Mine and ours. Individualism. This is my car. This is so and so. Be conscious of that when related to colleagues and friends. Communalism. And then number 3, power distance. When they get there, somebody went and did his doctorate and came back and said, oh, I thank you very much for the orientation you gave me before I got out of this place. Because you have 5 basic minimum recommended books, and you have to give a record of your reading in the courses that you take, in the class that you take. You've got to give a record of the readings. There is no way you can read those things, every sentence, every line of all those books. So you will have to know how to flip read, how to turn the pages and yet know what is in is in the distance. Not to read every line. No. Even in first degree and graduate school. Now, because of the time I have, I will now go. I have made the students, please take one. Can we quickly just get this out? Raise your hands and take one of that. So you go to that quickly. And then I have one supporting document on that to share. The spiritual matters are linked to this of This is something I do every year, many times a year, with different groups of people. And I do conference speaking in many places, in a number of places also in the US. Now, 7 lessons in crossing cultures. Number 1, let's read it together. That's number 1. Let me give you an example quickly and then we go to number 2. What behavior in Ghana you think of as normal may only be what? Culture. What is the definition of culture? Let me give you a simple definition of culture. Culture is the way we do things here. So when we are in Ghana, culture is the way we do things what? here. But when we are in America, culture is the way we do things well. In America. But with boundaries. Hello? Moral boundaries. Let me give you an example. What you think of as normal behavior may only be cultural. In the US, if I were doing this teaching in the US, I have to keep eye contact with almost everybody. Trying to look at you, and especially if I'm just having a time with, Auntie Jennifer. We're talking about, how do we do follow up with the students? Every time I have to keep eye contact with Auntie Jennifer. But in Ghana, we don't do that. But if you are in the US and you are talking with your teacher, you are talking with your, youth pastor, and he is talking to you and you are looking elsewhere, it's like, is this girl hiding something? Is this girl hiding something? It is only cultural that they see eyeball to eyeball. You have to got to do this and this. So, in those days when the white, women came to teach in our secondary school, they gave our girls also, tap. I said, stand up and look into my face. You have this behavior and you wouldn't even look into my face. Meanwhile, culturally, the girl can't even look into my face. In America, you have to look the person eyeball to eyeball when you are talking. In Ghana, you don't. So it's only cultural. It's not that it is written in as one of the 10 Commandments. So in Ghana, you think that you don't look into that person's face. So when he is talking to you, you are looking at your feet. No, it's only cultural. Once you move into a different culture, look into the face of the person when he is talking with you. Can I have a wave? Yes. Number 2, let's read it together. Number 2, yes.
Don't assume sameness.
Don't assume what?
Sameness.
Sameness. What is this? All right. Auntie Jennifer, give me the names of one of the students. One of those who are going to go newly.
Niama Ama.
Niamama. Where's Niamama? Great guy. You do well, eh? Okay, go and sit down. There I was, very well dressed. And my wife actually has now retired, but she's a lecturer at the University of Education, Winnipeg. Very well, very beautifully dressed also. And we landed in Chicago airport for her. And there is this tall, African American policeman, smartly dressed. You can see your face in his boots. And so he was just excited seeing this, African couple, smart like that. So we were passing by, and he did this. That's what I did to Niama. He did this. Then my wife started moving what? Towards what? And he's like, what's up? The chief police officer was like, what's up? What's up? Because in America, this is what? Hello, hi. So Niama, when you go and your teacher, you don't go to him. You do this back. But when I want Niama, if I want you to come to me, then I will do this. Niama. No, Niama. Great guy. That's not funny, Niama. Yeah, so you do this. Now, if you want to say, so, I don't have it. let me go, let me, you know, but if you want to say, you know, here, if you want, you know, how do you say bye-bye? So they're also, oh, you have gone to visit some students, you see what I'm some guys and you're leaving them, you know, American, they say, oh, hi. So they come here and they say, when we go to Tama, you know, Tama, you know, JSS, and we finish and we are leaving, they say, oh, hi. Then the children run after them, oh, what's up? Now if you want to say bye-bye, then you do it like the Queen of England. Do your hands like this. Make your hands like this. Yeah. If you do this, it means come. When you do this, it means what? Hello. So I tell them when you are here, you want to say bye-bye to the people, do it like what? The Queen of England. Okay, next lesson. Quickly, let's go through. Next lesson, number 3. Hello, familiar? Familiar behaviors may have this is my great guy, you see what I mean? I think his name, you know. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's a good friend. He believes he's a good man. Okay. Listen. Now, I've seen some reactions. And I've seen no reactions. Now, why did you react?
So the way you held his hand, to me, it's like a gay guy and his partner.
My friend, girls don't hold guns of girls, especially boys don't hold guns of what? Boys in the US. I'm like, again, you know, from the graduate center, I was there, then this university staff from Nigeria came and we were walking across the lawn, a big lawn to the next big block. He just came newly, August. And I said, listen, Gideon Paramalam will put his hands into my hand and I will be going there, he will put the hand in my hand. Now when we got into the student computing room, I said, my friend, here we don't do that. It's not that I'm disowning you. It's not that I don't want to be friendly to you. You don't do that here. Hello? Hi. You is cultural difference. Yeah. Immediately you hold the hands as a boy like this. Immediately you hold the hands of another boy and walk 1 or 2 meters labeled as gay. So even from some distance, what? This spiritual man they have brought to us, they come here, you see what I mean? And before I speak, at times I intentionally hold the hands of the men around and say, we have heard about this man, we say he's spiritual, and he's discipled many people, and Lord, he is gay. And weep all night. I say you have worked foolishly. Because you don't understand my culture. Next. So please, the lesson here in crossing cultures, don't go out there and be holding hands by heart. Now, I can even be, you know, working with, you know, girls and young girls, high school students, training them and even, you know, there's not any problem of touch. As a, you know, as a preacher man, yeah, you don't do that in the US. Yeah. You don't touch girls by heart. In fact, sorry. Okay, next.